Aggressive driving, road rage. We are emotional human beings, and we usually let our emotions control our actions. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. Here's my story. I was driving back home from the grocery store with my 5 children when I saw someone approaching me very fast. I kept my right lane, and this person went to the left. The person in the left line was trying to pass me far enough before switching to the right lane. But the other driver couldn't be patient enough. He decided to go to the right line and try to pass the other person. When this happened, I knew that person was putting us in a dangerous situation. The other person slammed on the brakes. I was afraid he would lose control of his car. Luckily, nobody got hurt. I truly felt how angels were watching over me and my family. I was angry. I was angry at that person. All this because probably he wanted to save a few minutes of commuting. He wanted to get there someplace soon. When the only thing he did was risking everybody's life. My story was a lucky one, but not all of them are lucky. In September 2014, Ryan Holland and Jeremy Schmidt were driving on Highway I-84 when they got into a spot that ended up badly. The other driver changed lanes abruptly and slammed on the brakes, causing Holland's car to roll. The latest incident that made the national news was the case of Kay Hafford. When she merged into Highway 45 north of Houston, a white Tahoe started taunting her after she honked at him. He then pulled a gun out and shot her back in the head. She survived. Aggressive driving or road rage has become an issue that we need to address. We all can be victims of road rage, and we all can become aggressive drivers. Road rage is a matter of attitude and culture. We are justifying the bad habits and attitudes when we're in front of the wheel, and we become aggressive drivers, careless drivers, when we're late for work, when we're simply not paying attention, when we want to check a text, or we want to make a phone call. Whatever the reason is, it doesn't justify our actions. We get upset at people who's driving careless, and we want to show our frustration at careless actions as well. This is a recipe for disaster. Haven't you noticed all these cases shown on national TV? It's because people in front of the wheel is just frustrating and they're colliding with angry people. Aggressive driving is like a disease. All people in front of the wheel can have it. Or you're just driving careless and they're becoming more aggressive because that's the culture we live in now. But here's an interesting fact. According to the National Institute of Health, they sponsored a study where they studied nearly 10,000 drivers and it showed that 5 to 7% of road rage was shown in those people. The cause is intermittent explosive disorder. People with this disorder can have multiple outbursts and that can be out of proportion. But what about the other 93 to 95% of the people? We all can show road rage behavior. You may wonder how. Have you ever tailgate? Use your horn? Flash your headlights at others? Change lanes quickly and often? What about talking on your phone while driving? This is a matter of behavior, a bad habit that must be changed. According to AAA, there is a report an increase of 70% of road rage accidents over the last years. 70%. That is a dangerous increase. We all are at risk of being victims or being the cause of our road rage. And we need to do something about it. There are no specific laws in Minnesota about road rage or aggressive behavior. And we need to take action in this matter. In Minnesota, people can be penalized for things like texting while driving or careless driving. that a specific law against road rage or aggressive driving is still not in place. We still don't have a serious law or a serious fine when it comes to road rage. When you drive somewhere, look around and you'll find how many people are driving careless, and you will find out that it's more than you thought. Are you an aggressive driver? You can change that habit. If you know that you are an aggressive driver, it's easy to change. Just be conscious of let's be conscious of our weaknesses and attitudes. It takes only a hunk to be a victim or become an aggressive driver. For this reason, I appeal to your common sense. Be prudent, be patient, be wise. If you're late for work, being there late for a minute or 5 minutes, it doesn't really make a difference. If you have a bad temper and you're having a bad day, don't get in front of the wheel. Wait, cool off before driving. And some other common thought: don't check your text while driving. Whatever the reason is, if it's an emergency, emergencies don't text. Try the bad habit of aggressive behavior, aggressive driving. You might wonder what else is there to do. AAA is running new project. It's called safety culture, road safety, and other important factors that can prevent road rage. You can visit their webpage, AAAfoundation.org, and click on the Donate tab. They need the funds to continue their research and make our roads a safe place for us, for our children, for our families. This is an important matter, and it's becoming a serious one. Let's all make the change.